Alright, lucky contestant, let's see what's behind door number 3. Revenge of the Sith! Hey guys, this is SlickNickGaming, and welcome back to LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. Specifically, the Remastered Edition. Last time, we finished up Attack of the Clones, and now we are heading to the last of the prequels, Revenge of the Sith. Let's go ahead and get started. Sorry about that, I just realized the screen was laid out wrong. I probably should have taken a better look at that before. And we're going to be starting off with yet another vehicle level. Now, unlike the other vehicle levels from the first 3 episodes, this one was not restored. This one is the exact same mission that it was in the first game. Except you can do somersaults now. That's the only difference. Or not somersaults, barrel rolls. Now this level, if you know what you're doing, can be incredibly easy to 100%. Only problem is, up and down controls are inverted. It's down to go up and up to go down. Oh god, no! So there are also, I think this is a good opportunity to bring this up. There are checkpoints throughout the level. If you get destroyed before you hit the checkpoints, that happens. And you get sent back to the previous checkpoint. Now, I will admit, I'm pretty sure in the Complete Saga, that was a lot more forgiving than in the original game. And I played through the original game twice. Whereas I haven't played Complete Saga in, I think, since I did the remake 5 years ago. So yeah, it's been a long time. No! I hit the belly of the ship. Alright, come on. Ah, there we go. Gotta keep a sharp eye out for mini kits and red bricks. There's another one. This is probably the easiest level in the game to 100%. In fact, I dare say it is the easiest level to 100%. Of course, as soon as I say that right after I missed the first mini-kit. There's another one! I can think of a few differences, actually. The checkpoints are a lot more forgiving in this, and also, you can also do barrel rolls, which you could not do in the original level. Okay, I gotta stop talking about the original game. Because honestly, I prefer this one better, by a long shot. There's another mini-kit. There we go. Got it. Where's the red brick? I just got hit. Okay. Also, I love how when the yellow ship explodes, you see red pieces. That's a pretty weird thing they left in the game. Oh, what? Same spot. Alright, let's try that again. Should be a mini kit right over here. Red brick! No! I missed the red brick! Oh. There's another mini kit, though. That makes 8. Oh god, I'm getting shot at. Smoke in the air. Minikit number 9. Actually, that's minikit number 10 because we missed the first one. Alright, now you just gotta destroy those targets. If the missiles will lock on. Come on! There we go. Oh my god, that was a rush. That was a rush. Okay. We got some muns. Some money. Alright, we got all these mini kits. We got all of them except one, because we missed the first one. But I will say that if you know what you're doing, that is the easiest level to 100% in the game. If you're going for 100%. I should probably turn some lights on in here, because it's getting dark. I'll do that after this level. On to level 2. Chapter 2, actually. Chancellor in Peril. We have to rescue the Chancellor from General Grievous's ship. Obi-Wan's car sick. Alright, so this is the first level in Revenge of the Sith where we actually get to play as humans. Because the first one was a vehicle level. Just like the first level in Empire Strikes Back is a vehicle level. Alright. I'm not really sure what to talk about here, honestly. I'm not really sure what to talk about, which is kind of a bad thing when you're someone like me who Let's Plays games. It's kind of bad when you run out of things to talk about. That means, that means you won't be able to really do commentary for a while. Looks like we can't get that mini kit. I think we were supposed to go the other way. Actually, no, we weren't supposed to go the other way. This is weird. Which way do we jump down here? Yeah, we jumped down there. Why did I think there was nothing down here? I've played this game how many times? Whoa! Whoa! That is one way to kill a lot of droids. I didn't know you could do that. Just like I forgot you could jump off that platform. I've played this game how many times, and I had no idea you could do that? I must have played through this whole game like maybe 5 or 6 times. And I just forgot the way for a second. Of course, that's going to happen at least once with every game that I cover in these remasters. Gonna have like a senior moment, because, I mean, I'm way too young to be having senior moments. I'm only 22. I'm probably gonna be 23 by the time this goes up. fucking platform. Everybody is here acting like the prequels are like a sin against humanity. They are not. The prequels... Well, here are my thoughts on the prequels. The actors were handed a raw deal, I think. The actors were just amazing. The amount of dedication they put into their roles and how much they really enjoyed doing it. They were just handed a raw deal because George Lucas really should have hired somebody else to write dialogue because he sucks at it. He's just a... He really needs to... He needs to do the same thing he did with Indiana Jones and find someone else to write the script with the prequels. Of course, I'm saying that like he's gonna make them again. No. Revenge of the Sith celebrated its 20th anniversary last year. And The Phantom Menace turned 25 the year before that. Looks like we have R2 now. But yeah, in my personal opinion, I think the actors just got handed a raw deal. They were just handed jump cards, essentially. Now, what really got me was, about 5 years ago, I saw the Christopher Robin movie, and Ewan McGregor plays Christopher Robin in that movie, like, adult Christopher Robin. And I thought that was really weird, watching Obi-Wan Kenobi play, Christopher Robin. But he did such a good job at it, though. Which further proves my point that the actors were just amazing actors, but they were just given a really bad script to work with. They were very dedicated. In fact, I'm pretty sure Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen rehearsed that duel every day for like 3 years. They choreographed the whole thing. They rehearsed it. They nursed it, and that's the reason why we have such an epic duel that we see in Revenge of the Sith. It's because of their dedication. And also, not to mention the fact that you got Christopher Lee as Count Dooku. Droids everywhere! Uh-oh. R2 can't really do much of anything. Great. Alright, you know what? Nope. I was gonna go get the thing. Nope, not today. Anakin! There we go! Oh, did he just take 2 damage there? I don't know. Oh, he just dove off the platform. Wait a minute. Can you throw a droid into him? Nope, I guess not. Actually, behind him. He's just gonna keep moving. Come on, Anakin. Finish him off. He's got 1 HP left. Nope. I guess Obi-Wan's gonna have to do it. There we go. Do it! Kill him now! Well, Count Dooku is dead. Let's get the hell out of here. We have Chancellor Palpatine, whose main ability is nothing. Nothing at all. He can't attack, he could barely jump, and, but he can run really fast. And you know what the worst part is? If you've seen Revenge of the Sith, then you know that Palpatine ends up becoming the Emperor. But it doesn't show that in this game. So, it doesn't show that in this game. So you have almost no way, if you play this game without seeing the Star Wars movies, like I did for about 5 years, then you wouldn't know that this character here ends up turning into the Emperor. Oh, the elevator shaft! Oh god, if you get caught in those fans, it's over. If you die once, then you have to start all the way back at the beginning. And watch out for those holes, because if you get stuck in those holes, you'll float up to the ceiling and then you'll die. And if you use R2-D2 to hit that panel, it's just gonna send the elevator all the way back. Like that. In case you missed something. And also, when it goes all the way back, that's actually really neat. I've never seen this before. But if you die after going in the panel, the elevator just gets stuck there. So you can just walk through this without having to worry about getting hit. And this also, there's a red brick down there. But you can't get that right now because we don't have grenades. There are certain characters that have grenades. Namely Boba Fett. And I want to say Jango Fett has grenades too. Alright, we need R2 to go through there because he's the only one who can go through that gas. There we go. How do we get that thing down? Oh, there we go. We just hit the thing and then it comes down. There was probably something holding it up, and that's what we just destroyed. Alright, R2. Do your thing, man. It's General Grievous. Now it's time to fight the guards. These enemies are actually pretty hard to face, not gonna lie. So, as soon as I say that, like when you're having a tough time in a sword fight, all you have to do is just when he goes like this and while you're blocking him, you can actually press A to flip backward, and then you can go down with the Jedi Slam like this. That gives him 1 damage. Now we have the Headless Horseman. Alright, we're almost at the end of the level. Oh, there's droids everywhere! Oh, that was cool. Again, I had no idea you could do that until this playthrough. I had no idea. Alright, there we go. Crash landing! Another happy landing. Surprise, motherfucker! Alright. Chancellor Palpatine. A very unnecessary character. You can't really do anything with him. And plus, where's the big reveal? That doesn't happen in this game. You don't get the big reveal in this game. That pisses me off a lot more than it should. Alright. That is going to do it for this episode. I'll see you guys next time when we do the 3rd and 4th levels of Revenge of the Sith on LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.